Hey guys, what's up? It's Julie Universe. It's been a while. I've been busy with work, mostly finishing up that job. I was actually working for the Haunted Hayride. It's an attraction in LA. I mean, I think there's a bunch of attractions. They're like multi attraction thingy for Halloween. So I was working that gig. It was very fun. I very much enjoyed it. I liked being able to jump out and scare people. That was a really fun experience. It was definitely very interesting. And everybody I feel like had a different vibe to them. Like most people I feel like were there and they were kind of there to enjoy themselves and they weren't worried too much about like getting scared. They're just kind of like having fun and they just want to really see what's like going on and what everything else looks like. Sorry. And some people had a very like jaded sort of attitude. You could tell that they were very what's the word? Just very much seemed like they didn't want to be there. And I was like, why are you, why are you here if you're not going to enjoy yourself? But whatever, I can't really do anything. It was a fun experience overall. I really enjoyed just so many different aspects of it. And I made some cool friends too. Twitch streamer by the name of Death Nest. That dude's dope. What's up? I met a couple other people. Just made some good friends and had some good connections. And that's always good, especially when you're sort of working in the industry. It really helps to like know people and talk to people and be able to make friends, because that could like help you so much in the long run. What else? I went in for a job interview yesterday. I'm hoping I get a call back soon. And are you ready for this? I got an acting gig. Woo! Yippee! Hurrah! Pretty excited about that. It's coming up. I'm gonna be working for, and I think I can say it because I'm not strict to an NDA or anything. I haven't signed anything. But I got the email saying that we need to be there tomorrow they said like 5 a.m. which is kind of like, oh my goodness, that's early AF. Like I probably haven't done anything that early. So it's gonna be interesting trying to wake up for that. I'm probably gonna have to go to sleep super duper early tonight just so I can wake up to make it, because I don't know how long it's actually gonna take to get there from here, which isn't that bad. But I won't tell you guys where it's filming. But I will be working for Insecure, which is on HBO. Let's keep it on the hush hush for now, so nobody finds out. But it's gonna be background work primarily. I won't talk about the role, but let's just say it's fun and exciting, and I'm very excited. My first acting gig ever. Well, I guess not first, since now I worked for the Haunted Hayride. It is acting. You do have to be in character. They expressly forbid you from breaking character, and I think that goes for probably any production. I think that if you have a production and you're trying to make something, if people are breaking character too often while you're filming, like you're not gonna be able to use any of the footage, right? So, it's important for like movies, and it's important for like that feel of like the haunt situation, because like scaring people, it's like the whole thing sort of needs to keep people like, I guess, anxious, like people like scared and nervous, it's like that's how people stay kind of like nervous, is with the music and all that stuff, and like obviously all the monsters being in character, and And so I feel like that's probably super important. Where was I going with this thought process? I feel like at some point I need to mention the elephant in the room, which is my actual room. I'm sorry it is in such disarray currently. I'm actually having an issue. Are you ready for this? I am a little bit late on my rents. More than a little bit late. So, yeah, I've just been working really hard to get a job, but it's been really difficult to find something. Thankfully, I found something, and I have an acting gig. But we got like a 5-day notice. So, yeah, that's kind of scary. It's not like I'm not freaking out. I think every situation calls for a minute amount of freak out depending on what kind of situation it is. But yeah, we were kind of in a rush to kind of get everything together and sort of get ready for the big move, because we're moving and we don't really know where we're moving yet. And I don't know if Aaron and I are gonna like continue to like live together. I mean, we're still gonna be together, but I don't know if we're gonna be living together, and so our living situation has become kind of chaotic at this point, which is kind of difficult for really much of anything, which is probably why I haven't been streaming on Twitch in a while. But yeah, just it's just been kind of hard, but thankfully I spoke to my landlord and told her that we might need a little bit more time so I get some money together. I'm still waiting for my paycheck from the haunt thing, and that's not gonna be for like another few days. So today is Monday. I think I'm gonna get that paycheck on Friday, which I think might be enough to cover a portion of the month, but it's probably not going to be to cover all of it. So I'm going to continue to keep talking to my landlord just to see what the situation is going to be. I know it's been like 2.5 months. It's been 2 months, and she's very like concerned and, you know, a little bit frustrated and upset. So, and it's completely understandable. It's just been a difficult few months. I mean, that when we first got the apartment, like, we were set. I had a job. My boyfriend had a job. We were working very hard and paying the rent, and not an issue. And these past few months has just been kind of harder, and it's gotten a little bit later, and so just money had been an issue at that point. But we are totally working hard. I mean, I did all those days of the hunts. I did a pizza gig yesterday, which was fantastic. I didn't finish talking about that, but I went in for an interview for a pizza cook. And it's something that I've done previously, like quite often is something that I've worked with was pizza. So it's very fun. It's very like something that I enjoy, and that still pays pretty well. It pays a little bit more than minimum wage, which is fine. They bumped up minimum wage anyway, so we're doing all right. But it's something that feels kind of rewarding in itself, because it's something I like to do personally, like baking and all that stuff. It's just one of those things where it's just something I like. So it's something I like, something I know how to do, and I know how to do well. And we're waiting for that. I'm just waiting for them to give me a call back and let me know what's going to happen with that. But I worked for like an hour and a half yesterday, literally making pizzas. So, I mean, if they don't hire me, I'd be pretty surprised. But yeah, so thankfully we're both working really hard to try and, you know, do it and make it. But it's just been super difficult. It's just been super difficult. Right now we're currently behind, like, I would say we haven't paid November yet, which means we still owe. We owe a portion of September, and our rent's like $1,200, so it's like it's like $1,800 basically that we literally are just short of to pay off all of October and part of September, because we paid off half of September's rent, and then we still haven't paid November's rent. But at least if we get in that first portion of it, that first half, and pay October and pay September, then at least we'll be in the clear to some degree. I'll be able to like negotiate with the landlord and like how we proceed, because I could just pay like the first portion of November like coming up, and then the last portion towards the end, and then at that point we'll probably be able to be caught up with December, thankfully, hopefully. So yeah, I know it sounds crazy, I know it sounds kind of chaotic. Believe me, I'm doing my best not to freak out and sort of take it one step at a time and figure it out with her. But yeah, I can only hope that she's cool with us and that we have made a sort of agreement. So we're gonna be finding that out soon. But yeah, so that being taken into account, I don't want to seem like I'm begging, because I feel like, I don't know. How can you like, I'm not really asking for money, but I am sort of just letting you guys know the situation that we're in, that I found myself in. And I mean, I'm still working hard to get it done, myself. I can only hope that, that we can figure it out. That's it. I mean, I really have to just kind of keep my head down and be diligent and make more of these. This feels like it's getting too long. So the last thing is, I talked about the acting gig. I talked about the Haunted Hayride finishing. I have some more pictures that I put up on Instagram about that. I talked about the mess. Currently, we're moving, so we're trying to figure things out. If we don't end up moving, this will no longer be a chaotic mess back here. We're gonna have it all look much nicer. I promise. Part of the reason why I haven't actually cleaned is because of the fact that we may or may not have to go. And if I have to go, it's going to be harder to do stuff. But I'm still going to be doing stuff. And I'm still going to be working on videos and Twitch streaming. And I kind of wanted to play a video game today. I might, but I might stream in a little bit. So I'm going to figure that out. But yeah, this is going to drop today. Today's the 4th, Monday. Fingers crossed for me, guys. I know that doesn't help, but seriously. And if you would like to support, like, I would appreciate that, like, immensely. I need to really start putting stuff up on Patreon, because I literally don't have anything on there. And I need to update it, because I had something about it being all video games, and then I realized, okay, well, I'm not making video games right now, so I probably should write something completely different. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna update that, and yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and do the good stuff, subscribe, and all that fancy schmancy ringing of bells. And peace. Have a good one. Yo, what's up, y'all? This is day 3 of the nonsense, working out as a scare actor. It's really fun. I really get a really big kick out of it. It is exhausting. Yo, I haven't been working in like a year, and it fucking shows. But yeah, there's not much else to say about it, other than we're done. We had a 2-day weekend, Monday, Tuesday. And then I'll be up bed, making videos and streaming on Twitch. But thanks. This is pretty much it. I got back, so I get ready to put all this shit away and do this again a different day.